It's happening again and it's all over the social media and it's concerning P-Square and Seun Kuti. I tried to listen to the video and I said, let me also hook talk and bring to us my opinion and what I also deduce from both of them. Number one, what I see is that is bitterness expressed. Bitterness is anger that has not been dealt with. I think I should say it's coming from the side of Seun. Seun pour out so many things. And if I am right, Seun is trying to use the past life of P-Square to judge him now. And we must all know as Nigeria, we are no longer in our past. This is now. In the past, everybody can make mistakes. Even the Seun, there are things you do or there are things you did few years ago that you can't do them now because probably you have learned from them and now you make an adjustment to correction that you will not even want to even think about it, not to talk of doing it. And if we are talking about P-Square today, if P-Square is supporting Obi and is telling Nigerians to vote for Obi, I think all the Nigerians are on the opinion that P-Square is right. This is the person that have come to sell his idea and his vision. And everybody are looking at it not just based on what he is saying, with a proof of his antecedents that is confirming that everything he's saying could be true. Not that we are 100% sure that he's going to do everything that he says, but we've discovered that among the opinions, this is what we are choosing. This is whom we are choosing. This is who we are choosing. So the way you are talking and bringing issue and himself is replying you, I think many parties are involved in that. Many parties are involved in that. But I think majority are on the side of P-Square. Because all of a sudden, you Seun, you just burst out and begin to say things. And that's the reason I'm saying it is bitterness be expressed. And bitterness is anger that has not been dealt with. And it doesn't end in bitterness. It's a journey. And what you can journey to is jealousy. And there's something about jealousy. Jealousy will not rest until it kills. So it doesn't matter what you have heard with P-Square. Both of you are celebrities. This one talking about the father, this one talking about the parents. That's not where what we are talking about now. What we are talking about now is how to see a new Nigeria. And the matter can be resolved for both of you to still come together and be friends. But the paramount thing now is that election is around the corner. Where do we want to be? And where are we going? Seun, you said something that you have not seen anybody in this country that can better or change this country. I totally disagree with that. If God will do anything, God will not come down by himself. God is going to use a human being. And devil also uses human being. If we are talking that Nigeria is not good today, it shows that devil have made use of some persons. And God can also make use of persons. And that's why we are looking for good leaders, people who have good heart. In my last video, I said something, that Obi is accountable to so many people. The altar, God, and even men of God, and the country as a whole. If P-Square is talking about Obi, I think he's right. We used to say at the beginning that Obi has become a movement. Obi is no longer a movement now. Obi is now a household name, and he has gotten a brand. Do you know what is that brand? That brand is obedience. So when I say obedience, we know what we are talking about. And I know that that same word has an effect in him, that when he gets to that household,
using to do the work for yourself. Who are these people? If we sit down as Nigerian people and organize our own political party, not for the famous people like Shehu to become president, not for the famous people or the rich, but for, are you trying to say that because you are poor, you don't have leadership skills? Are you trying to say that because your father is not known, you don't have leadership skills? This is what I'm tired. This is why we diminish ourselves, we mortgage our ancestors, our destiny for these people because they are famous and rich. You have been bamboozled by fame and wealth. I'm telling you that the saviors of Nigeria are the Nigerian people themselves. The people that are going through the pain of this country are the ones that can save this country, not the ones that are causing it or benefiting from it. See, after Peace Square don't do enough show for all the rich men of this country and all the politicians of this country. Now today, Peter want to tell me, say, he know what is good for Nigeria. We will be abstain from that scene. We refuse to koto, we refuse to bow, we refuse to sing any song they will like. No politician can hear any of my songs and smile. That's why my song is not on the radio. Because they own all the radio. That's why my song is not on the TV. Because they own all the TV. That's why all these social media boys don't praise my songs. You know why? Because these motherfuckers own them. After they play the game, they've hyped them up. They sit down here trying to tell you today that they love you. Why didn't they love you 10 years ago? Ask Peace Square, why didn't they love you 20 years ago? When they were jumping up and down with PDP all over the place. Different politicians. Why didn't they love you then? Now today Nigeria spoil. Now today Nigeria spoil. Because all of you, I don't know what is wrong with you. You don't know what is, you don't know what is wrong with you. Now today Nigeria spoil. Hey, Nigeria has never been this bad. Is this worse than civil war? Is this worse than civil war? Nigeria has been through civil war. So Nigeria has definitely been worse than this. And it can still get worse than this. Don't let anybody bamboozle you. You think we've not been here before? We have been here. Go and hear, go and study about Operation Wet here. Go and read about the First Republic in this country. You people don't want to be historical. You don't want to know who you are. You want to listen to Lagos' latest song. You think your situation, it is Grammy Award nominee that will solve your situation? You think it is knowing what Kim Kardashian is doing that will help you? The more time you are spending watching Kim Kardashian, watching Big Brother, the more time you are doing all these things, is the more time you are destroying, you are digging your grave. Your life doesn't need this thing. You're an African man. Your reality is different from the reality of the people you are watching on TV. You better understand that. The same people that put on, imagine Nobuligwe, imagine these rats. Nobuligwe. Not a rat like a rat, small boy when they say small. No, but a rat like a snitch, a fucking rat. When they fear, when doing NSAS, I mean they write, I don't post that for my story. They write me during NSAS, hey, but they are threatening me all day. Let me give them courage. But today, instead of making write me again, say, why you talk about, because you know, I can't make I explain to one, which I know. He went online to chase clouds. These rats. You see, they love you. The people that put together Big Brother, they put Big Brother for TV for Namona watch. Big Brother. Now, this Big Brother, what does it solve in your life? The same people that put Big Brother, they can put Big Brother on TV in a way that young Nigerians will come on TV and talk about the problems of Nigeria. Talk about the solutions to the problems of Nigeria. We, the viewers, we will vote for the best solution. We will vote for the best solution. And also pressure the government to implement those solutions. Social media has that power today. We can put Big Brother on TV in such a way that it's talking about the issues that are facing us. And it will still be exciting. Trust me. Imagine young Nigerians talking about their police experience on TV. Then discussing the ways that we can quell police brutality in this country. And we, the viewers, vote on those things. Or talk about child mortality. Talk about maternal mortality in this country. Our healthcare system, our bad roads. Talking about it, young people put on TV, but then you put them there to shake their nyash, to be naked, to be having sex, to be doing nonsense. These are the people, and they're all there making money from it. Peter Okoye is here telling Nigerians, selling, basically like a pastor is doing. Bring 15 naira, God will give you 1 million. Bring 100 naira, God will give you 20 million. Peter Okoye is telling you to come and use 20 naira to buy flat screen TV, 15 naira to buy. You see, these are charlatans, men that can do anything for money. So they won't boycott and say it is mama money to come play the game. Peter the Henam, this is the kind of people you are following. So this kind of person that can do such a thing, this is a degenerate. This is the one that will tell you what a good. So talent is not intelligence. There are many talented people in this world that are stupid. Trust me on that. This is the problem we have as black people. This is the problem we have. We think when you have talent, you are suddenly intelligent. When you are famous, you are intelligent. That's what they say to say, be business smart, mogul. How any of this company, okay, tied out, where's tied out today? Follow the evidence. Don't be following their mouth. Do you want to know what me have invested in MOP? What members of the MOP admin, men that nobody know in this country. I'm the only person in MOP that is famous. I'm the only one that people know. But there are people in MOP politically stronger than me. Nobody knows them, investing their life, putting money, putting their time, putting their efforts. Somebody will wake up one day that doesn't put time and effort. The only time and effort they can give your life and your situation is typing on computer and talking with their mouth. They can never give themselves. They can never give themselves. It's not the kind of people who are not telling about anything. People that disgrace themselves and their family online. That they are twin brothers will be fighting because of money, chasing themselves out of the house and not even able to keep it secret, coming outside. Hey, remember that they're talking about each other's wives, disgracing yourselves. Is that the mind that wants to tell you about how you progress in this country? Are those the kind of people that want to tell you how you will progress in this country? People that come and insult each other's wives online. Brothers, twin brothers, because of money. Because of money. Because of money. They come and insult each other online. Their wife, their family. Online. Me and my family don't fight before. I dare you to find us talking about our wives, insulting ourselves. You can tell you we are fighting. People can talk their own. Now that's what the person wants to come and talk about my father. I brought my father down. That's why I tell you people all the time. Whenever they make noise, she is jealous that they are talking about using his father. I'm not jealous. I just really know these boys. I know they don't really respect my father. Because if they respect him, there's no way anybody will be saying he's the new fella. I keep telling you that. Fella is a human being. Was a human being. He existed. Fella was my father, and I born me, I deal with her. When somebody says he's the new fella, he's basically taking everything that fella is. Meaning saying also that he's my father. He's Femi's father. He's Yenny's father. He's the owner of Kalakuta Republic. That is what that means. You cannot hear anybody in Jamaica say I'm the new Bob Marley, because they no respect. So any small thing, everybody don't yap fella, everybody don't talk. But at the same time, we all love fella. I know it's bullshit, because I grew up as fella's son. And I know what love really is. You understand? And I'll tell you for a fact, no love for fella in this country. You are all just envious of a man that can stand against the storm and still be. So now that you try to destroy him all his life, you couldn't destroy him. You have to succumb to his power. You have all succumbed. Not that it's not love. It's not love, it's surrender. You are surrendered to the power that is fella. That's all. I don't see love anywhere. I don't see love anywhere. I don't see love anywhere. So I'll continue the story of Labour Party with you. So I told them, are you not ready to take power from these people? Let's mobilize people of this country. Let's take the Senate, let's take the Assembly. You have the numbers, you have the workers. We have the theories. And the fact that we have the theory doesn't mean we deserve the power. That's another thing. When you have knowledge, the only use of knowledge is to raise people up, to make them also knowledgeable. So we take this knowledge, we go and make people leaders with it. I don't want followers to choose me as a leader. If I wanted to be a politician, I won't want idiots to vote for me. I will raise the consciousness of my constituency to the level that they are all leaders by their rights. Then when you are picked, when you are a leader picked by other leaders, then you will be put to the task that you are there to do. I will not blame Peter for insulting my father, saying that me I'm saying something about my father. He's dragging what me I'm saying to my father, because Peter is uneducated. Peter don't know, he's not educated, now illiterate. Peter don't know anything. He knows how to do all those song going the tea from Igbo people, remix them to change somebody's song to his own song. So he knows. So I mean, now we see come outside, nice people can't look at, so he can easily. Peter Obi, as president of Nigeria, is not the people of Nigeria. That is not a people movement. When I say the people of Nigeria, I mean you, I, everybody. Nobody represents everybody. That you're Nigerian does not make you the people of Nigeria. You are just a person. The people is a collective. When I say people, I mean collective idea. The collective idea of Nigerians. Then will remove us from this problem. And what do I mean? I mean us engaging in the totality of our politics instead of looking for Messiah. Let's engage in the totality of our politics instead of looking for Messiah. Now let me tell you people something. Did Tinubu become president of Nigeria before he became this powerful? Was Tinubu president of Nigeria before he became this powerful? Tinubu is already an extremely wealthy and powerful man in this country. He's looking for more wealth and more power. If he does not get that more wealth and more power, does that mean he still doesn't have wealth and power? Does that mean Tinubu cannot continue to heap problems on the people of Nigeria? Does that mean Tinubu's influence to control our destiny in the biggest economy in West Africa, being the whole Africa, Lagos State, does that diminish it? No. Why? Because we are neglecting to take power in Lagos State. So Tinubu, even if he lose federal, will continue to own Lagos State. Will continue to own the Lagos Assembly. Will continue to own the Lagos commissioners, the governor, commissioner of police, every parastater will still bow down to him. They will still land grab anywhere they want, land grab, thief people's house, anywhere they want, thief people's house, and do anything in life for Lagos, as in continue to do anything in life for Lagos. What I'm talking about here is a complete people movement. We as Nigerian people must be tired. If we're not tired, we must be tired of fascism. All our life, what we have known in this country is to see these rich people divide themselves into two groups. Every time, all over the world, the rich people in every society, they divide themselves into two groups. You understand me? They divide themselves into two groups. Put some kind of differences and have you choose between them for life. You choose this rich person. When you're tired of this rich person, you jump to the next rich person. When you're tired of this rich person, you jump to the next rich person. Forgetting that rich people have the same interest in society. That is different from your own interest in the same society. You are not class conscious. You aren't class conscious. You are not class conscious. And that is what is missing in our participation. All of us believe, say, if we just go sit down for our house for 3 years, sit down for our house for 4 years, when the election time comes, we read some headlines, look what's in TV and newspaper and social media, package for us, and then make our decision. Doesn't that make you a fool? Doesn't that make you a fool? When has the news in this country ever told you the truth? All of us as Nigerians, we complain all the time that our news is full of liars. We complain all the time that social media is full of liars. But then, we sit there in our houses and read these things and watch these things to make decisions about our destiny. Who is the fool? Who is the fool? Who is the fool? My solution to Nigerian people's problem. People say, what's your solution? You never come up with a solution. That's a lie. That is a lie. We are the MOP, Movement of the People, on Instagram at MOP Center. And for 3 years, we have been working hard to create our own political party. And why have we been creating this political party? Why myself and no go carry card, go join one of the political parties? Because we understand that we have to bring the power to the people. Only the people can save themselves. We cannot join any of the establishments. Anybody, anything that has involved itself in the situation that Nigeria is today, we cannot bring ourselves to work with them. We must bring ourselves to do the work ourselves. We must build the platform, the political movement that will liberate us. And in this political movement, we are not looking for a messiah. I, Sheon, will never run for political office. It is not my calling. I am not a politician in the sense of public service. I am a politician in the sense of organizing. That's why I'm working hard. I am the pro-tem chairman of the Movement of the People. I didn't just wake up one day and look for one big man to line up behind. I'm not lining up behind any big man. Look, ask any of the big men in this country today. If Sheon comes to their house to see them, if they have any business with Sheon, if they can even call him for their, they can't call me. For what? Why? I am on the side of the people. So the people of this country, let me tell you what we must do. We must invest our time, our resources, our energies, right, into organizing ourselves so that we can become a political movement of ourselves. We must engage, and this must come from the professionals, the professionals of this country. Those of us for this country that has had enough comfort with this oppression, instead of using that money to go and be chasing all the old small girls. I'm not saying don't chase them, but don't use all the money. Instead of using our money to go to club all the nights, all the time, using our time to watch only film and go to church, we must also dedicate time to political organization. I'm sure that 99% of the people that are shouting that they want change in this country are not part of any political organization. What political organization are you a member of? If you're not a member of any political organization, then shh, you're not ready. This country needs at least 80% political participation from its citizens because of the level that we are. What we see